In this video, you'll see Ozzy the Grizzly Bear with Bruno in the background here at ZooMontana enjoying their pool for the first time this season. Every spring when the ground thaws, our zookeepers fill up the ponds in the outdoor exhibits, and the bears enjoy this immensely, as you can tell in this video. Did you notice earlier that Ozzy's nose was moving and wiggling? It is theorized that bears have one of the best noses in the entire animal kingdom and are able to smell things from several miles away. This is in part because their long nose means they have more surface area to capture smells, almost 100 times more space than inside our noses. They also have way more olfactory receptor neurons, which are the cells that interpret smells, than in humans, and they even have more than dogs. They primarily use this amazing smell adaptation to find food. Whether they are hunting deer, squirrels, other small animals, or sniffing out berries, roots, mushrooms, or moths, it helps these massive animals find enough food to feed themselves almost every day. How cool is that? Grizzly bears also use their smelliness and sense of smell to mark their territory boundaries and notice the territories of other bears. They'll use trees as scratching posts for their claws, and then they'll rub their backs on the trees, which is where they leave their scent and also get a nice back scratch at the same time. As you probably know, and are probably noticing, grizzly bears, like our tigers here at the zoo, have no problem with water. In fact, a large part of their diet, depending on where they live, is actually made up of fish, and they will sometimes even go into the water during hot days to cool off, just like we would. The zookeepers have put some of the bears' favorite foods into the pond, like apples and grapes, so in between splashing and scrubbing, you might have seen Ozzy munching on some of his snacks. Now, we mentioned earlier the word adaptations, and an adaptation is simply something that helps an animal to survive, whether that's something physically on their body, like the bear's good nose, or a behavior that they're doing. Now, you might notice that Ozzy looks like he's playing in the water and having just a generally good time, but did you know that playing could also be an adaptation, a way to help an animal survive? You can see play in a lot of different animals for mental stimulation, and it can also serve as a way for animals to learn about their environment, and also how to live in that environment, especially when they're young. But obviously, as Ozzy is showing us, it's enjoyable when they're older too. Thanks for watching!